going on, Jeromes? So the NFL coaching, hiring, and firing cycle is rolling on, and one of the big-time spots is off the board as the Atlanta Falcons have hired Raheem Morris. He's back again. Back for the first time, which is fitting since it's Atlanta and Luda. That's right, Ben. Raheem Morris is highly regarded and respected as one of the best young coaches in the league, and he goes to Atlanta, a team that's full of talent, a lot of fun pieces on defense, which is his specialty. Actually, he coached offense, too. Really weird. Anyways, but he goes to the Falcons. Now, the main story about this is that Belichick is not getting the Falcons job. And it seems like Atlanta is the only team that really went down the primrose path with Belichick, but it is what it is. And Raheem Morris is definitely deserving. He was the Buccaneers head coach for 3 seasons. He actually went 10-6 with Josh Freeman. So I feel like he should be living in the Hall of Fame. Just because of that, man. But Morris has actually been in Atlanta from 6 seasons, right? And also went 4-7 as a Falcons interim head coach in 2020 after Dan Quinn got fired. And frankly, they should have just stuck with Raheem at that point, but they had to have the detour with Arthur Smith, which obviously didn't work out. So Raheem now is back in the saddle, and it's awesome. It really is cool to see there. And now, of course, since this is a national story, like we always have to make it about us. Like, how does this affect me as a Vikings fan? Well, Raheem Morris is going to have to fill out a staff. And there's a couple of coaches on the Vikings staff who either have ties to Raheem Morris or are from the same coaching tree. So OC Wes Phillips, remember, Wes Phillips is not the offensive play caller here in Minnesota. That's Kevin O'Connell, as well as special teams coach Matt Daniels. Now, so NFL coaches' contracts don't have to be registered or necessarily reported, but most assistants either have a 2 or 3 year deal. So, I mean, there could be assistants on the Viking staff right now who are out of contract, and it has raised eyebrows a little bit that the Vikings haven't made any coaching changes at all, just sort of standing pat. And also, you look around, it's like guys haven't really gotten opportunities to interview either, or interview requests, notably Brian Flores and also Keenan McCardle. But also with McCardle, it could be because there's still a significant number of head coaching openings available. And of course, you're not going to hire the OC before the head coach. So who knows? But with Wes Phillips, he does have a year of crossover with the Rams with Raheem Morris. Morris was there from 2021 to present, and they crossed paths in 2021 when Wes was the tight ends coach and passing game coordinator. Now, yes, Wes has the mark against him of the DUI, as well as the fact that the Vikings offense. But also you look at the injuries at quarterback and also the fact that he is not a play calling coordinator. Now, if he's still under contract, say he had a 3-year deal and the Vikings could block him from interviewing to become a play calling OC because they don't distinguish between play calling and non-play calling. In fact, they don't even distinguish between like coordinator and like a position coach or assistant position coach. Everything is either head coach or everything else. It's kind of weird, man. But Phillips could be in that mix. I do think that Raheem is going to cast a wide net looking for his OC, which is important because even though Raheem Morris does have a couple years of experience being a wide receivers coach, I mean, defense is his specialty. It's his bag. So he's going to look for the head coach of the offense. And Zach Robinson is a name that gets tossed around a lot. Hell, maybe Keenan McCardle could be in that mix as well because even though McCardle and Raheem Morris never were on the same staff together, you do have the coaching tree association. Kevin O'Connell coached with McCardle as well as Raheem Morris, and it's the same thing with Matt Daniels. Now, Matt Daniels, Coach Hat, I love him, man. He is a rising star in the special teams world, but could he find a better opportunity with the Falcons? I mean, that is in his opinion, man. But I think that he's got something great going here with the Vikings. But say he is out of contract, or say that Atlanta would be offering a significant raise. And the fact that Morris and Coach Hat didn't have any crossover with the Rams, Daniel was there 2018-2019 before becoming assistant in Dallas under John Bones Fossil, Raheem 2021 to present, like we said. But connections within the coaching tree, the McVay coaching tree, the Kevin O'Connell coaching tree are certainly there. So I think it's a spot where the Vikings, they could lose some assistants for better jobs, but I guess we'll see what happens, man. But like I said, the fact that the Vikings are essentially standing pat, We'll see. But it looks like Flores is going to be back. McCardle should at least get a couple OC interviews. But hell, if Wes Phillips goes with Raheem to Atlanta to be the play calling OC, and he's going to have his coach have his choice of quarterback, hell, maybe Kirk Cousins follows him to Atlanta. I don't know, man. Plus, he's got all those weapons with Bajon and Kyle Pitts and Drake London, man. Woo. Let's go. But then if the Vikings lose Wes Phillips, maybe Keenan McCardle gets bumped up. Maybe he becomes the OC. Maybe he gets some play calling duty if Kevin O'Connell wants to abdicate. Who knows? Who knows, man? But again, props to Raheem. Now stay away from our assistants. That's all, man. Anyways, your thoughts are thoughts. Raheem Morris gets the Atlanta Falcons head coaching job. Finally. It's a good choice. How does this affect the Vikings? Let us know your thoughts and our thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But until next time, Skol, production value.